Fellow YouTubers and Skyrim bloggers alike, welcome. My name is Okan-Zeeus, and I'm here marking my first attempt at creating a YouTube Let's Play series. We'll be playing Skyrim Dead, which means exactly what it says. I have only one life. My goal is to try and beat Skyrim, or just play as long as I feel like playing, without dying. No restarts and no second chances. This will be a test of both my knowledge of the game and my skill as a player. If you want to get right to the gameplay, click the annotation below. Otherwise, here are the ground rules I've set for this Let's Play. First, there will be no reloading save games. My actions and their consequences will be permanent. Saves will only be used to retain progress between recordings. Second, I'll be playing the game on its legendary difficulty. Well, kind of. For the sake of keeping fights timely, I'm actually using a modified difficulty setting. Enemies have the 3 times damage increase that they normally would on Legendary, but instead of my damage being lowered as well, it'll remain unchanged, like it is on Adept. This should be a good balance of challenge and pacing. Third, there will be an element of roleplay. I'm going to attempt to keep in character for most of the game, with a few exceptions here and there. I'll go into the character I'm roleplaying as in a short while. And fourth, finally, I'll be playing the game mostly vanilla. The majority of mods I am using are either graphics enhancements or changes to the UI. You can read a list of all the mods I have installed in the description of this video. The only mods I'm using that alter gameplay significantly are the custom difficulty mod I mentioned earlier, and the Dance of Death, which I've installed to disable the instant kill moves that can be performed on me as a player. Now my reason for this is simple. If I die, I want it to be because I made a mistake, because I didn't plan something out. It should be my error. Dying at the hands of a random kill move from an NPC or dragon, to me, would not be fair because I have absolutely no way to predict when or if it will happen. That kind of death is just cheap and frustrating. On that note, I am still capable of performing kill moves myself. I've left them on simply because I feel they help to make combat more cinematic and entertaining to watch. And entertainment is the reason I'm doing this, right? Well, that and for the heck of it, of course, but you get my point. So, without further delay, let's jump right into things. I'll spare you the Helgen tutorial and skip right ahead to when I first set out into the open expanse of Skyrim.
Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
And so it begins. Skyrim Dead is dead. So as you can see here, I escaped with Hadvar. Same old song and dance. Got captured by the Imperials. Dragon attacks Helgen. Helgen gets thoroughly burned to the ground. And here we are. So we're not going to be following Hadvar just yet. We'll go to Riverwood in time, but there are just a few places that I wanted to try and hit up first to get some much needed resources. Oh, but wait a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. You don't know who I'm playing as yet. I haven't revealed that since I skipped Helgen. So, for those of you who know me on the Skyrim blog, you will probably recognize this guy right away. For the rest of you, inconsequential. So I'm going to be playing as this guy right here, a red-scaled Argonian named Chases the Wind. He's a very near and dear Skyrim character of mine. Probably the Skyrim persona I've played as more than any other character over the course of the years. I've grown very fond of him, very attached to him. I've even written a story about the guy. Still write it. He's a lot of fun to play as. So hopefully, I'll be able to incorporate some of his character into the way I play this game. I've added a link in the description of this video to a profile of Chase's character. You can read it if you want to, but otherwise I'll just give you the cliff notes. So, well, first, here, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh, hide helmet of minor archery. That will be useful. For the record, the only reason I came here was pretty much for that. This Thalmor agent here, or soldier, whatever you want to call him, has a random enchanted piece of equipment on him, always. So I try to come here and pick that up. And yeah, Shrine to Talos, everyone's dead. Thalmor soldier apparently, though, didn't get out alive. So we've got that now, that's good. That helmet should prove useful. In fact, I may equip it now, just for the sake of things. Oh, but for the record, I do have the ability to actually toggle whether or not a helmet is showing up on my character. I still have the effects of it either way, the defense and any enchantments. It's just not visible. And skeevers, annoying. Oh, a deer. I wonder. No, wait, that's an elk. I can never tell the difference. Oh, jeez. I don't... Wait, is he... Wait, oh, wait. He's standing still. Dagon. It's just barely off. What? 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 Okay. You... Yeah, elks in Skyrim are semi-aquatic. Alright, ignoring that complete waste of arrows, there are a few more places I wanted to try and find. But what was I talking about? Oh, yes. I've added a link in the description to a profile on Chase's character. But just a quick summary. He is a wanderer. He's a kind soul, very compassionate. He likes to go out of his way to help people. And that's going to play into a lot of what I do in this game. But more so than that, he's a capable killer. He knows how to fight. He can defend himself well. But he's not an aggressor. He won't start fights, and he doesn't look for fights. If he has the means to avoid conflict, he will use them. And so that's sort of the approach I'm going to take to this. I don't really have in mind a specific character build that I want to try and implement with this character. I may actually just sort of make one as I go along. One that reflects my character's personality. But essentially, that is going to be a major part of this playthrough. I will not be actively engaging in fights if I can help it. I will avoid them first, if possible. Unless, of course, the situation demands that I kill. Oh, nice. Well, that one went a bit more successfully than the last. Weren't any bodies of water for this guy to escape to. And a fox. Now, I say Chase isn't an aggressor, but hunting is not out of the question. He is a nomad. He lives off the land, so he'll hunt for game if necessary. That's certainly not a problem for him. I said no saving, yes, but the quick saves are purely in case something freak happens during the recording process and my game crashes. I don't want to lose progress that I've earned. Alright, we'll collect some bees, chop down the beehive, take the stuff inside. And yeah. So this is one of the other places I wanted to try and reach, a little bandit hideout under this overpass. However, the bandits only appear if I unlock this chest. And I'm not going to, because 9 times out of 10, it's never anything worthwhile. Especially since I'm going to get ganged up on by 3 bandits if I open it. And my equipment is still less than stellar. I got a wolf on the road. Oh, I think he's attacking a... Yes, it's an elk. Okay. Oh, getting all kinds of leather here today. I'm okay with this. Should have plenty for the armor I need. And we'll let this one go. Alright, and then we've got Pine Watch up here. Just some food and some other sorted things that I wanted to pick up here. What? Oh. Huh. Did anyone else notice that? The cart did a thing. I don't know. Physics in this game. So we'll grab the leeks. I actually don't think I need potatoes. Do I? No, I don't need potatoes. I'm mostly trying to collect ingredients for either venison stew or vegetable soup. Those two items will be very useful for me. Simply because they'll allow me to perform what is essentially endless power attacks and shield bashes. Oh, garnet. What, did he swallow the thing? I've never understood that. Like, animals will sometimes have random bits of jewelry on their persons. Like, do they eat them? Or are they, like, stuck to something? Like, why do they have them? I mean, it's kind of nice because it actually makes hunting a little more worthwhile because you could get lucky and get something nice. But at the same time, from, you know, a logic standpoint, it doesn't make much sense. Oh, see? Was he, like... He wasn't eating the skeever, was he? Like, what was he doing by the skeever? Wait. Iron arrow? Was this the elk that ran away into the water? Seriously? Well, alright then. Guess we ended up getting that guy after all. Yes, that's intelligent. Come back to the exact same place where you were just attacked, and assume nothing will happen. Animal logic. Alright. It's quite a beautiful day out. Alright, so we're here at the Guardian Stones, finally. A last stop before we head to Riverwood. Well, the question is, which one of these do I want to use? Well, first let's kind of think about for a sec what sorts of skills I want. Now, I'm going definitely for a stealth type character with one-handed and archery. So sneak, archery, and one-handed are out of the question. I'm absolutely using those. Probably block 2. I'll keep using a shield, just because it makes combat outside of sneaking a bit easier. And then since I'm going to be playing as a character who focuses on non-aggression, illusion would probably be useful with its calm spells. And then of course restoration, because, well, this is more a part of Chase's character than anything else. He knows some basic restoration. And it is very useful for keeping me alive as well. I'm level 3, leveled up twice while in Helgen. So let's just figure out where I want to put these perks first to start me off. We'll start with stealth because I want to be able to sneak halfway worth a darn. And... I'm tempted to put something into a combat skill, but I think I'll actually start with restoration. That way, once I get a ward spell later on, I can use that more efficiently in combat, particularly against mages. So which of these skills, then, do I want to use? Well, we'll go with the Thief Stone, since I really want to get my stealth skills up quickly, for the time being. I think that's important. Just head along the path, get to Riverwood, and continue from there. I'm must say, the game looks very nice right now. I finally managed to find a pretty good combination of ENB and graphical enhancements mods that make this game look much nicer without too much of a performance hit. Another wolf. That said, as you may have noticed, it's not perfect in terms of frame rate. For the most part, the game is able to keep a consistent frame rate above 30. YouTube compresses all videos down to 30 frames per second anyway, so anything above is inconsequential. But it does occasionally go below. Most of that is simply a consequence of the recording software I'm using. It's very CPU intensive, but it's a trade-off because it's free and it has some of the highest quality I can really manage to get right now with free recording software. So, I don't know.
What's going on? And who's this? He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon!
Back up there.
What? What is it now, Mother?
And some more cabbages. Pick those up. That's out of character, by the way. I don't think this guy would actually just go and take random food that's lying around. It's one of those things in Skyrim I never quite understood. You got all these barrels full of food and things, and you can just take them. You know, as if they didn't belong to somebody. And they were just there. Which doesn't make any sense. Oop.
Sigrid, you have company.
But I won't argue with it, for now. Let's go ahead and kind of skip ahead to this part.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
You have any supplies I can take?
Come, you two must be
Of
hungry.
course.
Sit
Take
down
what
and
you
I'll get
need.
something to eat.
But what's all this about? What are you two doing here?
And shoot. I was hoping I could get an enchanted ring or something else useful from this guy. Sometimes he gives you something nice. But this will do. This will do for now.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food,
Whoa,
supplies,
okay.
a place
Don't be
to
a
stay.
wizard.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Oh, we're going through this again? Okay.
The Jarl needs to know
Stop
there's a
pushing
dragon
me.
on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me,
I don't know why I moved over here. This woman keeps... I don't know what exactly she's doing. Yeah, okay, I get it. Let's get away from here.
Take what you need, my friend.
I didn't
Within
talk to you again.
reason. of
Hadvar,
course.
did you really see a
Until next
dragon?
time.
What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Well, I'd better get back to work.
A few
You two
things
make
around here I
yourselves
could
at home.
probably use. Whoa, hey, steel arrows. Again, out of character, wouldn't actually Chase wouldn't actually like take all this stuff. He's not much of one for material possessions, but for the sake of staying alive in the game, we're gonna use whatever we're able to get. Oh, hang on. I don't want to steal that. Dang it. Why am I trying to pick up these single arrows? They're very small.
yourself at home.
There's not much of else here I think I could really take at this point. Search the chest. Oh, wow. Okay, wolf pelt. We're gonna have a lot of leather by the time this is all said and done. That'll be helpful. I think I picked up a wooden plate. Yeah, I did. We're gonna drop it off in that barrel. And be on our way. Now, there is really a reason why I escaped with Hadvar in Helgen. And that's because now I can take all these ingots for free. I could take the steel dagger. I don't have a decent steel weapon yet, like a steel sword. I would like that. But for now, I think this will work. So let's go ahead and tan some of this leather that we got. Actually get some use out of it. I hope this is enough for what I need. Just want to make... well... I already have, remember, that hide helmet of archery, so perhaps I won't make the leather helmet for now. It'll be a little bit less armor overall in terms of armor rating, but that's okay. And then, let's see. I'm going to unequip from my favorites, the iron dagger. Let me explain what I'm doing here. With the mod that I'm using, Sky UI, it actually allows me to set groupings of items that I can equip. And one of the things I like to do is to have then buttons that I can use to take my weapon and alternate which hand it's in. So if I need to, I can take my sword, draw it in my right hand, or draw it in my left hand. Whichever is more convenient for me. And so it helps having that, being able to more easily change my weapon sets on the fly. It can even work with armors, to where a group can equip like a full set of armor, and another group can equip another set. And so then I can literally change armor and clothing sets with the press of a button. So the last thing I think I want to do here is just look around for some more ingredients for the soup I want to make. I should be pretty much good here at this point. I think. Let me just check a few more barrels over here. Salt. Darn, I'm kind of looking for tomatoes. Pretty sure I'm short on those. Oh well. We'll go in here then and see about whipping up some food. Alright, venison stew as well. Oh, wait. I did need potatoes, didn't I? I did need them. Huh, well. That's embarrassing.